Hey, welcome back to the Plastic Planet. I am your host, Knick-Knack. A couple weeks ago, actually about a little less than 2 weeks ago, I had my good buddy Uncle Pat over here for our New Year's figure roundup, in which we teased his awesome Batman vs. Superman battle damage Batman from Hot Toys. Well, we have that full review for you right now, so stick around.
Knick-Knack's Plastic Planet with your host, it's Knick-Knack!
Hey, welcome back to the Plastic Planet. I am your host, Knick-Knack. As I teased last week, we are going to do a full review, or at least as good of a review as we can, of Uncle Pat. And thank you for once again for joining me, Uncle Pat.
Absolutely, it's always
really
fun.
Appreciate you coming on the Plastic Planet, and it's always great to bring your perspective and your wealth of knowledge of collectibles and other things, dork.
Right.
So I really appreciate you being on the Plastic Planet again, and we're going to review your figure. This is not my figure. I wish I could say this was mine.
Right.
And in honor of this, I wore my Justice League T-shirt. We're going to be reviewing the Batman vs. Superman battle damage Batman figure today.
Yes.
This is going to be so awesome. So, anyway, without further ado, let's break this son of a bitch open, all right? Alrighty, so just taking a look at the box, because everyone wants to see the box, don't they?
Always want to see
Let's
the
take a look at the box. Let's do a 360 on the box. Here's the outside of the box. Here's the front of the box for you.
It's actually a pretty slick packaging job.
That is
Hot
nice.
Toys usually does. I mean,
The graphic design is always nice. There's the back of the box. Nothing really to speak of there with the Batman vs. Superman logo on the back
if
there.
you're just seeing, if you notice, it's all like, carved up like the, like the Batman armor is.
Like the
in this
Batman.
figure.
Yeah, that's awesome. So there's the front of the box. Man, are you ready to tear this son of a bitch open?
Dude, I've been so ready.
Yeah, you've been so good.
waiting on
You
this
had
thing.
held out opening this son of a bitch so we could do it on video. So very nice of you. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, let's get this thing open. Alrighty, and here is the figure slightly open with the slipcover. Why don't you do the honor since it's your figure, sir?
We'll pull that off.
And there is the figure. Let's see if we can lift. Can you lift that up?
We'll lift it up here. There's a lot, as you can see, there's a lot of accessories with this.
Look at all those fists. Yeah.
A lot of fists.
Yeah.
Here,
There's the kryptonite spear. Look at that guy.
Try to pull off here.
Yeah, look at that.
You can kind of see that.
Oh, that's gorgeous. Look at the
There's
gun.
the gun, the grenades, the kryptonite gas grenades, batteries for said spear.
Oh, the batteries.
The spear does light up.
Yeah, I hate putting in those batteries.
Oh, they're going to be fun.
As people who know my show know, I hate these batteries. Fun stuff. But there's the figure itself in the box.
There's the figure. Why don't we pull him out?
Yeah,
right?
let's get that. Okay, so we're pulling him out. One thing I hate about pulling out these sideshows is and I know it's an act of love, but getting these plastic booties, the little plastic booties off the figures is so nerve-wracking to me.
Is. I'll try to be very careful with my knife and.
Yeah, I don't want to cut into the figure itself. My God, that would be like, ugh. It's like you're unboxing the frickin' Mona Lisa here, man.
Well, it cost me about as much. So.
Cost is relative, of course.
It is.
Yeah.
All right, let's.
Getting into that bad boy.
There we go.
All right, so once you get past that, get the plastic booties off. Oh, this is gonna be awesome.
There we go. Okay.
All right.
Let's move that out of the way.
There he is, in all his glory. Let's kind of turn the head a little bit. Let's see the battle damage on him.
So if you can.
Oh, look at that.
You can get a close-in look. You can just see what I love is they really paid attention to detail. All of that scarring for where
Superman gave him some punchies there.
Right. There's the Superman grab where it just
like the metal all sharded up.
Right. But you can see. I mean, even on the side, I think a piece that's cool to show here is if you can see on his arm down there. Right. It's all bent and damaged up where it was straight before.
Right.
The cape.
Oh, the cape's got some battle damage. Oh,
and
look at that.
coloring too. Look at the. It's all dusty and.
Oh yeah.
That is
fantastic, man. Fantastic.
More battle damage, right? You can see all of the details of it. Now this one, his head does light up. I don't think we figured that piece out yet because we haven't read the instructions yet. But the eye, the one eye does.
The one eye is going to light up.
Right.
That is awesome. All right, let's get this more out of the box. Alrighty, so here he is, unboxed in all his glory. This is a great figure, dude. I am super jealous right now. We're not going to get into too many of the nits and pics of this thing. If you want to see a full review, I'm sure there's other things that can give you a real detailed review out there on YouTube. As I always say during my reviews are just designed to kind of entertain you and to give you an overall impression of the figure, see if it's something you want to dig further into or buy. One thing that we're not going to do is we're probably not going to light this bastard up, as cool as it would be. Look at these miserable little tiny batteries, and this guy actually has to go home and get set up in his forever home. Right. And so we're not going to do that here in the Plastic Planet since he doesn't live here. So, but again, I mean, look at the time, just pain in the ass, and we're on a little bit of a time crunch here, so we're not going to get into that level of detail on this guy. But you can see, wow, he looks great. And I love the spear on him.
Super detail, right? It is definitely a replica of what you see in the movie. Couldn't ask for better.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm sure when it lights up, it's going to look phenomenal.
Absolutely fantastic. I love this figure. What's your first impression here as you opened him?
So
you're the one who's invested.
I have.
You're the one who dropped the cash on this guy.
So I'll say, I mean, I dig it. I think it's the detail. I love the detail on the armor. I love the detail on the face. It looks like Ben Affleck. It's got every level that you'd expect from a Hot Toys figure as far as quality of production, paint job. Even the details on the undersuit. You can see the little line work. The seam work. It's very, it's legit. I don't know that you could ask for a better representation. If I was to pick one thing, it would be posing him. He was a little stiff. Made me a little nervous.
Most figures are. Yeah. Most figures are, especially Hot Toys. God, you got to be careful with those joints.
You do. Because I mean, that's the thing is you have to force it into its first move, but you don't want to break it.
You don't. I actually my New Hope Han Solo figure. There's one arm I can't bend on him to this day. It sort of sucks, but I'm scared to do it. Fortunately, he's in a decent pose right now, but I'm scared to do it.
Yeah. So that'd be the last thing, and then it dangles there like
you just don't want to break the joint right off. Exactly. Terrified to do that. So that's always a occupational hazard of these figures.
It is. Beyond that, though, I don't know that I could ask for more. I mean, even if you look at the base, it's got a really nice base with almost sort of the glowing effect.
Right, and what's nice about these bases too is they lift off.
Oh, how about that?
So that's really cool. It's a fantastic figure. What are your thoughts on the spear, which I really like? And again, I don't know where the batteries go on this thing. It's going to look great when it's lit, but
when we look into it, I'm guessing probably in here would be my guess.
Yeah.
You can see a seam. So, but no, I mean the spear, it's great. It looks like it's like the one in the movie.
Looks the part, doesn't it?
I don't think you could ask for more than that. Another couple pieces that I think are worth showing. The gas gun. You can get a look at that. Super detail there, right? It even comes with a couple gas grenades. I'm not sure if they're loadable or what, but that's a nice accessory for posing him with.
Absolutely great.
And then also the his grappling hook, right, where he grabs Superman and drags him,
right,
chucks him around a room and whatnot. That's another nice little detailed piece. Even down to the paint jobs on these, right? They're not like just like one color plastic.
No,
it's weathered and detailed.
Weathered and detailed, absolutely.
And then of course, like all of them do, right? They come with a couple
multiple fist options for you.
Yep.
Multiple display options.
Yeah. So we'll get into these, I'm sure, when I get home and I figure out how I'm going to ultimately pose this guy.
Right. Alrighty, and here's a little bit of a compare and contrast for you guys. First of all, once again, thank you, Uncle Pat, for coming over and playing dollies with me.
Oh, yeah.
It's nice that this is my Batman versus Superman, and we have him compared with your Batman versus Superman battle damaged version. And if you can't tell, we kind of offset each other nicely because your favorite superhero of all time is
Batman,
and mine is Superman.
Right.
So this works out really well for comparison's sake, at least, especially on this particular item. So here they are together, in all their glory, as they should be together. So if we ever get divorced, dude, we're gonna have a killer setup, aren't we? So anyway, so there are those two together. You did, while I was setting up my Superman, you did kind of go ahead and look in the instructions a little bit.
I did. To kind of give you an insight on how it is to put together the. We'll show you this. So here's the battery setup for the head, for the light up eye, like we did indicate before. If you can see, you have to take off his head.
That's always so damn nerve-wracking.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
To break that little freaking peg off.
Right.
And then you have to, not only is a tiny ass little screw, so I'll have to go digging for my super tiny
You need your
eyeglass
yes, you need
screwdrivers.
Right, exactly.
And then you have to turn it on. So
Yeah.
there's not an off switch.
God damn it, Hot Toys.
Which I guess now if I want to pose in with it on, I'll have to turn it on. So again, I might quantify that up as a fail on ease of access for putting these things in.
Right. And I know so much of this is done so you don't compromise the accurateness, is that a figure? I don't know. Accurateness of the figure
Accuracy.
and the accuracy, thank you, of the figure and the posability and the overall likeness of the figure. You have to, in order to get these power options into these things, you kind of have to, that's why you have to go with these tiny batteries, I suppose, from a manufacturer standpoint.
extent, right?
But it sucks.
It does.
I mean, you just so much want to just flip his cape open, pop open the hatch, stick a AAA battery in there and be done with it,
Right. Well, and I might also throw up that you think there'd be options for running out. You got these giant bases, right? Why not have the batteries in there and you run LEDs through the damn figure?
Almost like a premium format.
Yeah, you plug and play, man.
Yeah.
You put them on the stand.
Man, I tell you, yeah.
You could have a cable that goes out into the back, and it literally runs up and powers accessories.
Right. Now, I can't speak to that. I don't design this stuff. I'm not an engineer
Right.
of any sort. I'm kind of a dumbass. But yeah, that would feel like that would be a lot easier, wouldn't it?
You'd think, but
You would think. I don't know. Maybe there's a reason. Obviously, there's cost issues involved with these things. But again, yeah. Small complaint, I guess, but
It is, at the
that's
end of
gonna
the day.
when at the end of the day, but that's gonna be a pain in the ass. And the problem is too is like you turn on your Batman and you forget you turned on your Batman,
The battery's dead.
and then the next morning you got to go through the whole process all over again.
I know, stress. And
So yeah, that does suck.
It does.
But anyway,
Anyways.
small gripe. That's a small gripe for a great figure.
Again, I want to quantify that. I love this thing. This thing is awesome, and I can't wait to display it fully in my house. Another point of note is here, and arms and legs have limited movement. You can see, and I found this when I was talking about him being a little bit difficult to pose. Due to the armor and stuff, he doesn't have as full a range of movement as some of the other figures do.
Yeah, look at that. That's cool. They point that out to you,
Don't
so you don't try to like
force
hyperextend it.
Yeah,
That's cool. They
you can
point
see
that
the armor.
out.
You can unattach the armor at these joints for some more range of movement. I don't know that I'll go that far. I'll probably just stick with a cool pose that I can manage without. Yeah, exactly.
Right,
so,
right.
But that's important to note. I
And
think.
in the film too. I mean, in the film, Batman is he's a little like like he's wearing a 14th century suit of armor a little bit in that armor too.
In a bit, right?
So it's okay. It's okay. It's not. I don't think it's a detriment to the figure, but.
And it does mention that all of the armor are non-detachable, so don't get any wise ideas.
Yeah,
about,
don't.
Oh, we're customized to have him out with just his skin suit on, and you break your shit. So.
Right.
And here's another couple points here. There's the battery insert for the spear, and again, another tiny ass screw. Which is why we're not doing it now.
Yeah, we're not doing it here because again, he doesn't live here.
And I got to find a screwdriver that'll fit.
Yeah, again, we're not going to do that.
Right,
But
and then they go in, and then it's got an on and off switch. The nice thing, at least with this one, is there's an on and off switch. You can see it right there. It's tiny.
yeah,
But it's on the outside of the
Yeah.
spear. So
It is. What you're going to do for us too is you're going to go home and put this together for us and send us some pics.
Yeah,
And we'll put that up either in the video or in the comment section. We'll just see what
All
time
its
allows.
glory. Right.
So.
And then just a couple other points here, right? Equipping weapons. It's got the specific hands that you're using for the additional weapons that it includes in the pack. So that looks pretty straightforward. But I guess it's good to note. So
Yeah.
I mean,
definitely.
I will say this: the nice thing about Hot Toys is that they include detailed instructions on how to.
Detailed destructions.
Instructions not to destroy your figure.
Freudian slip there.
Yeah.
That's okay.
So yeah, I mean, I do appreciate that. At least they give you instructions and saying, here's how you do it. Don't do these things that you're gonna feel like you should do. Helping you protect your investment.
Exactly. Because I mean, they get it. This is high end shit,
Yeah,
and they don't want to be replacing parts for you any more than you want them to. Any more than you want to be calling customer service. So,
exactly.
boy, they look good together, don't they?
I know. It makes me sad that
I'm just digging. They feel like they should live together. I feel like we should rent them an apartment because they look so good together, right? Oh, they look so good.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm nerdy, dude. I'm kind of nerdgasming over here, dude. With these two together, it's like I've always loved my Superman, but it's like he's missing a friend.
He is, dude. Well, you know, they became friends.
They did, Martha.
Why did you say that name?
Martha.
All right, that was a rough moment in the movie.
Okay, but hey, that's still awesome.
I still love them.
I still love that movie too.
I still like how it is.
You know, if you're gonna hold a movie accountable for one line.
Well, there's a few movies out there that you should hold accountable
for more than one line or scene. We won't get into that today. Anyway, I love this figure though, dude. I'm digging it, and I'm digging these two together a lot.
Yes.
So
big. So yeah, I'd say at least from Uncle Pat, a big recommend. If you like that movie and you like the Batfleck, if you like Batfleck, how you couldn't have this figure, I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm just sad I didn't get the other one.
Right.
Now I might even go out and buy the new one from Justice League.
You know,
new bat goggles. You know,
right? It is.
Yeah,
it is.
So
yeah. Any plans on any further future Batman purchases?
Yeah. At the moment, that was the one. Those are the two I'm looking at. It's like I really want to get all the Justice League from the Justice League movie, all those from Hot Toys. But this may push me over the edge, at least to get one of those Batman versions they came out with.
No doubt.
So
no doubt.
I'd love to get a Superman, and they are going to come out with a Justice League Superman.
They will.
You know.
It'll be It'll be Superman 3.0 for because they did Man of Steel, and then this one from Batman v Superman, and then this will be Superman 3.0 from Justice League. And I think they keep making small improvements to each one, so that may not be a bad one to get.
No, it may not. The costume on Supes was a little
brighter.
A lot brighter. So.
A little brighter, a little more blue.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
But,
totally. So.
Yeah, but you're right. They do look good together, don't they?
Absolutely. They look great.
Fight!
They look great. Alrighty, and finally we're joined by, of course, General Zod from the DC Cinematic Universe as well, with Superman and Battle Damage Batman. Just to kind of finish this review off. Awesome figure, dude. Well done, dude.
Yes,
well done.
yes.
Well done. That was well worth. What's the MSRP if you don't mind saying?
I want to say it's like $250. I think it was kind of the same as most of these.
Right. Is he still available right now on Sideshow?
I don't think he is.
Okay,
honestly.
so you may have to go through another outlet if you're interested in getting this one. But again, phenomenal figure. Again, thank you so much for coming on the Plastic Planet, Uncle Pat, and sharing this awesome treasure with us.
Always happy to.
All right. Alrighty, well, thank you so much for joining me on this special midweek edition of the Plastic Planet. It's been great having you along with us, and I hope you enjoyed that really nice review of that awesome Batman versus Superman Battle Damaged Hot Toys Batman, which, God, I wish he was here now. I kind of miss him. And I miss Uncle Pat, too. So, anyway, once again, thank you so much for joining us. And, hey, a little preview of what's coming up. Christmas has arrived in the Plastic Planet. So, got a lot of stuff to talk about in the next couple weeks. We really, really do. Once again, you know what? Please like and subscribe. We're growing this channel, and it just keeps growing. I think we're up to 74 subscribers at this moment, so that's awesome. And, hey, you know what? If you love this stuff, if you like watching my videos, all I ask is that you subscribe if you haven't, and you know what? If you're so inclined and you know someone else who might enjoy it, pass it along. Why don't you share as well? That's always a great thing. So, anyway, all right. Thanks for coming along with us, and thanks for being with us here on the Plastic Planet. Until next time, you know what? Stay awesome, guys, and keep buying shit. All right. So if we ever get divorced, dude, we're going to have a killer setup, aren't we?